We're not focusing on the game right now, so. Alright. Okay, then. Welcome back to the stream. This isn't really about the game right now. I just wanted to bring up some topics. Hold up. Trying to set something up. GC. You're lucky I'm on stream. I want to put the camera in. Put an upper left, and we can make it large. Alright. Everyone that watches this video, please comment down below. JC blows. Alright, so. Alright, so what I want to talk about here. Shut, I swear, JC, I will kick you out of your own party. Anyways, what I want to talk about is a rumor that's going around in the NBA right now with LeBron and the Lakers and trades and stuff like that that's going to happen. Now I want to make it clear, I'm not a Lakers fan. My brother is. My brother is a diehard Lakers fan. Brother's been a Lakers fan his whole life. I know about the Lakers because of him, and that's who I watched most of the time with him. But I would more so say I'm a player fan. I'm not a team fan. Because I've never had a team that I watched 24/7. Like I said, I'm a player person. Like, my favorite player in the NBA right now is Kyrie Irving. That's my favorite player. I watched him when he was in Duke, even though he got injured and everything. And then I watched him once he made it to the NBA and stuff. That was who I really watched. So Kyrie is my favorite NBA player. That's mainly who I watch. So for me right now, my team is Boston. That's like the team I really root for. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not a player I'm not a team person. I'm a player person. So like, I watch players. I don't really watch teams. But okay. So what's bothering me about the Lakers right now is I've been watching some of their games like that because they have a few players that I actually like Lonzo Ball is one of a play. It's a player I've been following for a while. I've been following his whole family, and I've been following him since Chino Hills, like everybody else, and I watch his gameplay. Kuzma I didn't know about until he made it to NBA, and I actually think he's a really good player. I think he has a lot of potential, and in the topic that this is about is Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has been there his whole career. He's been there as long as I can remember. And Brandon Ingram is probably one of the best players on the Lakers right now. And the talks that are going around, the rumors that are going around right now is that they're considering trading him. Or people, like community, are saying that they should trade him. And what pisses me off with that is Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, is probably third best defender on that team right now. And he's probably, I want to say top 3, top 4 scorers on that team right now. Oh, what the hell just happened with my practice? Okay then. But yeah, he's one of the top scorers. And now, my thing is, it's LeBron fans that piss me off a lot. And it's because I don't have a problem with LeBron. He's the greatest player in the NBA right now, hands down. But my problem is LeBron fans cannot see when LeBron is wrong or when LeBron is messing up. They just can't see it. They can't. And I understand. I'm a Kyrie fan. So a lot of times when Kyrie fucks up, I'd be like, nah, that I catch myself doing it too. I'd be like, oh, nah, Kyrie should never got that call. Ah, da, da, da. And it's because I'm a fan of him. I understand it. But then there's certain moments that you have to understand. Your favorite player is wrong. Like for me, I had to accept the beginning of the season that Kyrie was in a slump. Kyrie was in a slump. And I even made jokes about it. I was like, yo, Kyrie's in a slump because of that stupid ass fucking afro he has. And then look it, he cut his afro and what happened? My nigga started killing shit. So I laughed about it and I made it a joke. And I said, but Kyrie always cuts his hair when he first starts the season and stuff like that. Like that's something that he always does. He lets his hair grow out through the whole season and then cuts it at the end. And then when the next season starts, he cuts it. And like he does, that's what he always does. So I was making a joke and saying he didn't follow tradition this year, that's why he's doing bad. I was making that joke. But like I said, Kyrie was in a slump. I admitted it. I accepted it. My favorite player was in a slump. But people are not accepting the fact that LeBron has been doing the best he can do every single year, every single time. But this is not the East. He is not going to easily swing on by like he was doing in the East. This is the West. This is the most competition ever. The East is a joke compared to the West in competition. And I don't mean that in any like disrespectful way, because obviously they're all good, but my thing is West versus East competition wise, it's way more stronger teams and way more big players on the West. And I don't mean like size wise, I mean like good skill wise. And yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good players on the East too, but not as many out on one team and stuff like that. Like what I mean is not as many on a team. You have individual players in the East that carry their team. But in the West, it's not like that. In the West, it's dominant teams. Big man teams. So, like I'm saying, like, alright, I'll give you an example. Obviously, Warriors, Rockets, Timberwolves. Like, those are teams that form big threes. People that they have more than one guy that's good. Like, when I look at the East and the teams I think about right now that I could say are good team, is Celtics, the Bucks, surprisingly the Nuggets right now. Like, those are teams that they're doing everything they can as a team. And even the Bucks is kind of iffy because some people will say, oh, they're a good team, but then some people will say, no, Antetokounmpo is just really good. So it's iffy. LeBron willed his way to the finals every single year. Yes, he did. But he was in the East. The competition for him was easier. Which means doing that in the West is not going to happen. He's not going to easily get to the playoffs every single... Oh, well, not playoffs. He's not going to easily get to the finals every single year. I still believe that the Lakers are going to make it to the playoffs. Yeah, they're having a hard time. But people have to understand, LeBron is in a slump right now. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He is in a slump. I will read you the stats in a few seconds. I will read you the stats of the games that they have played so far. And LeBron has been doing horrible compared to what we know he can do. He's in a slump right now, and it's normal for him to be in a slump right now, for anybody on the Lakers to be in a slump right now, because it's a new team. It is a brand new team, and that's what nobody is understanding. This team was formed like that. It was no planning, none of that. The team was formed out of nowhere. These guys need time to play. Not even the Warriors, when they picked up KD, were winning every single game that they got. They lost a lot of games when they got KD because they were learning playing time, learning minutes, learning what type of play style, who should be in with who. It's a lot of things you have to understand when you pick up a new team like this, when you pick up new players like this, and every single one of their players are special in their own way. And that's why I'm very pissed off with the fact that they're considering trading anyone, because this is probably the best underrated team I've seen in a while in NBA. This team right here, people are saying, oh, they're doing really bad. They are doing really bad, but they're a good team if they all consistently do what they have to do. Lance Stevenson, he's an amazing player. People sleep on him. Everybody calls him the average player. He's an amazing player. He plays great defense. He's not bad on scoring. He can give you 15 to 20 points. And he's a guy like Draymond Green that he gets in his defender's head. He gets that defensive part done. And that's what I like about Lance Stevenson. That's Lance Stevenson's role. He's like a Draymond Green. Then you have Rondo. Rondo is amazing. He's not the best scorer, and that's what people don't understand. Rondo was never an amazing scorer. He was always around people that were amazing scorers. So when you're around people that are amazing scorers, it makes it easier for you to score. Because, okay, for example, me and JC played on the team together. For example, okay, now let's say this. Me being that I'm almost 6, well, now I am 6 feet, but when we played, I wasn't. I was almost 6 feet tall. And I was 220 pounds. Being that I was that big, I attracted a double team anytime I went into the paint. So now, let's say you have 3 dudes that do that. So one's attracting a double team, the other one's attracting a double team, and the other one's at one-on-one with his man. That leaves 2 people wide open. Now let's say JC, he's not the best at shooting. Let's just say that. JC's not the best at shooting, but he's getting wide open shots every single night. He's getting like 5 wide open shots every single night. That's going to bring up his shooting percentage a lot, right? Because he's getting wide open shots. He's getting to practice shooting in game. That's why Rondo was scoring so many points back then. It wasn't because he was crossing niggas up. And don't get me wrong, he probably had a few games that he did that. He probably had a few games that he went off, he snapped, and he wowed out. But it was never Rondo was never a scorer. Rondo was the amazing court vision. And that's what another thing is that I like that Rondo came to the Lakers, because he could really show Lonzo, and Lonzo already has that eye for amazing court vision, and I like that about Lonzo. That's what I love about Lonzo, is he's an unselfish player. He doesn't care if he scores anything at all. He'll go 0 if he can get 20 assists. And that's what I like about Lonzo. I think he does need to get a little more aggression and score more, because that's what the team needs right now. They need him to score more. He can make those plays when he makes those plays, and that's what LeBron is messing up as. LeBron too. LeBron is one of the best people to ever play to touch a basketball. That's simple. LeBron has everything. LeBron has defense. LeBron has offense. LeBron has court vision. LeBron can play every single position, yes. But LeBron has been slacking on defense this so far. He hasn't been playing any defense at all. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care if you're a fan of him. I don't care if you're not a fan of him. You have to understand that that man can score at will if he really wants to. But he has been doing nothing on defense. He's been having slumps when it comes to his scoring right now. So he's not playing the best that he's playing. And it's frustrating him. It would frustrate anybody. And plus, he has a lot more pressure on him right now, because he's on a team that everyone's looking to him. I mean, he's probably used to it, because every team he goes to, everyone's going to look to him. But right now, everybody's saying, oh, they're going to playoffs, blah, 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 blah. It's their first year together. They need time to improve. And I think they will. I already said it myself, that next year, I wouldn't be surprised if I see them in the Western Conference Finals. But I don't see them getting that far this year. It's their first year together. They have to learn. They have to learn each other. And this is what pisses me off, is about the Ingram thing. Ingram is one of the best players on their team. Ingram puts up consistent numbers. Ingram is a die-hard Laker. He will do anything for his organization, anything for his team. And you're talking about trading him? Not only, even if the team isn't saying that, even if that's just a fan saying that and stuff like that, and that's what the fans think, even that would, in my opinion, piss a player off. I don't know if it's pissing him off, but in my opinion, it would piss a player off because this is a guy that's doing everything for his team, working as hard as he can. Shit, he threw down for his team. He fought for his team. Like, some people see that as bad. I see that as respect. If you're willing to fight for your team, that shows you how much dedication you have to your team. So, with that being said, to trade him, I hate that idea. Hate it. He is one of the best players on their team. And Josh Hart. My brother was saying all the time, like, oh, nah, Josh Hart ain't that good at that. I told my brother a few times, Josh Hart is good. Josh Hart is good. He just needs to get out of his own head and play his game. Josh Hart can shoot. And he's not the worst at getting into the paint. He can get into the paint. He just has to get more comfortable on the court. That's all he has to do. I think Josh Hart is very good. He just needs to get out of his own head and play his game. And Kuzma, we've seen Kuzma. Kuzma's been wilding. Kuzma is ready. Kuzma is doing everything he has to do. But at the same time, I watched a few of the Laker games and they try to play him, how could I say? They try to play him like as their offensive key. Like if they're missing stuff like that, they try to make it on him. And you have to remember, this is, I think, his second year, if I'm not mistaken. You can't put that much pressure on this guy and expect that if he has a bad night that he's just going to take it easy. You guys are putting a lot of pressure on him. If he has a bad night, you have to let him know, like, oh, it's just a bad night. You're going to bounce back. Come on. You can't have it that, oh, nah, you're messing up. You're doing this, you're doing that. So, alright. Now, with all that said, I'm going to read you their first. This is their first game. First game points. Their first game against the Nuggets, they lost. First game, LeBron had 9 points. LeBron had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 for 2 3-point line, and 2 for 6 shooting. LeBron played 15 minutes. Okay. That's not bad for 15 minutes, I guess. 27 minutes, Ingram. Ingram was 7 for 14, 50%. 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. That's not good. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 16 points. Could be better, but it's not horrible. I think the 3-point shooting was just a bad night because we all know that he could shoot. Okay, McGee. That's another person. McGee has been heavenly. Where was this McGee when he was on the Warriors? I don't think he had the shine or the time to shine the way he is right now. McGee is doing absolutely amazing. He is doing defense. He is doing putbacks. He's doing everything. Even saw him shoot a few 3-pointers, which I will never let him do if I was coach. Listen, nigga, you need to go hit that gym. Some serious hitting that gym on threes if I'm gonna let you be shooting threes, like. But he's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing, and I respect that. He's been doing his thing a lot. McGee's been doing amazing. 20 minutes, 8 for 10 from the field. That's amazing. 0 for 3 because he didn't take any of that game. 7 rebounds, 3 free throws, and 17 points. That's good. Rondo, 23 minutes, 1 for 3, 0 for 1 on the 3-point line. 7 rebounds, pretty good for a guy his size. 11 assists, and 2 free throws, only 2 points. I mean, you can't get mad at it, but at the same time it's bad. because he's not scoring, but at the same time, he's not meant to score. Like I said, he's a guy that sees the floor. 11 assists, that's good. So you gotta take the good with the bad. All right. Josh Hart played for 24 minutes, had 7 points. 2 for 5, 1 for 2, 3-point line, and 2 rebounds. Lonzo was out. Where the hell's Kuz?
Yes.
Okay, Kuzma was in for 24 minutes. Wow, that's bad. 4 for 13 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 15 points. Okay, that's the first game together. And I want all this taken with a grain of salt. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I'm just reading the stats. But I want it to be clear about something, and I'm going to show you when I'm done. Okay, now this is their second game together. Their second game together, let's see. Alright. Second game together, Brandon Ingram, 19 minutes. This is a really bad night. 19 minutes, 2 for 5, 0 3-pointers, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 points. LeBron, 15 minutes, 5 for 6, 1 3-pointer, 1 for 1, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 13 points. It's good. JaVale McGee, 19 minutes, 5 for 8, 8 rebounds, 15 points. Rondo, 21 minutes, 4 for 5, good. 3 for 3, good. 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 11 points. That's not bad. Josh Hart, 25 minutes, 6 for 13. That's not the best. 2 for 8, that's bad. It's 3-point line. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 14 points. Alright. And Kuz was 19 minutes, 3 for 8, 1 for 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 points. So, the talk that Ingram needs to go and Kuz guaranteed needs to stay, right now to me is looking like they're both doing the same shit. But alright, let's go to the third game. Alright. Their third game together, which they won. Alright. We have Kuzma, 31 minutes, 50% from the field, 6 for 12. 1 for 3 from 3-point line. 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 17 points. LeBron, 6 for 10. That's pretty good. From the field, 0 for 1, 3-pointers. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 18 points. Not bad. Brandon Ingram, 35 minutes, 10 points. No, 10 shots made out of 15. 0 for 1 from 3-point line, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 31 points. JaVale McGee had a pretty bad night too. JaVale McGee had he played 21 minutes, had 1 for 2 field goal, 0 for 0 shots, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 points. That's not good. Josh Hart had a good game, pretty decent game. He had 36 minutes, 4 out of 9 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 17 points. It's not bad. And Lonzo number still up. Alright. Now I'm going to skip I'm gonna skip. This is their first 3 games. I'm gonna skip to their last 3 games, right? All right. Let's see their last 3 games. Oh, they have a game. They have a game tonight. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna start with their game from against the Magic. Against Dallas Magic. Okay. Now let's see. What the hell just happened? I have no idea what just happened right now. Hold it. 1 second. No. Oh. What the hell just happened? Okay. I don't know what just happened to my phone. I'm trying to get the thing back, but it won't let me back out of this. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna have to switch it up again. Okay. Sorry, guys. Alright, I got it back. Lakers, I believe, won this game. I believe they won this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, they won this one by 1 point. Alright, so 31 minutes. For Kuzma, 7 for 11 field, 1 for 2 3-pointer, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 18 points, not bad. LeBron, 39 minutes, 11 for 19 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 29 points. That's good. Ingram, 31 points, 6 for 16. That's not good. 1 for 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 17 points. That's 1 point less than Kuzma, even though he was bad. Even though he was a little worse from shooting. JaVale McGee had a pretty average night for him. 8 for 15. 15 rebounds, well, that's really good, and 16 points. And And Lonzo was 4 for 6, three for three for threes. That's good. 33 minutes, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 12 points. That's really good from him. I'm gonna see if Josh Hart played. Josh Hart played 16 minutes, only scored 3 points. Was 1 for 3 from 3-pointer and from field. All right. Like I said, right there you see Ingram and Kuzma are still in the same boat, in my opinion. Ingram played more defense, in my opinion, than Kuzma too. In my opinion, Ingram is probably the second best, third best defender on the team. And like I said, once again, LeBron is not on defensive player of the team right now. LeBron has been doing nothing on defense, in my opinion. He has been slacking on defense in these past few games that they've been playing. Let me get the next game. Alright. And I'm getting all this information from ESPN. I'm not getting this from no fan website, none of that. It's from the ESPN website. Alright. Another game. Another win they got. 29 minutes from Kuzma, 5 for 10, 50%, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 12 points. LeBron, 31 minutes, 9 for 20, 1 for 5, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 28 points. Ingram, 33 minutes, 3 for 10, that's not good, 6 rebounds, and 8 points. Once again, only 4 points less than Kuzma. JaVale McGee with 12 points, 27 minutes played, 6 for 8. JaVale McGee is fucking consistent, bro. He's been doing good. Lonzo, 19 minutes, 1 for 6, yikes. 1 for 4, yikes. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 points, alright. Hart had 11, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. That's pretty good. Only 25 minutes. I mean, that's a lot, though. Alright. Now, the last game I'm going to talk about. This is their last game they had against Toronto. Alright. They lost, obviously. Kuzma, 32 minutes with 10 for 16. 0 for 4 on the 3-point line. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 24 points. That's good. 28. Well, that's not good for 3-point line, but otherwise, no, he did good. 28 minutes for LeBron. 50% from field. 6 out of 12. 2 for 3 out of 3-pointers. 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 18 points. Ingram, 34 minutes, 7 for 11, 0 for 1 3-pointers, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 16 points. Now you're gonna be like, oh look, Ingram scored a lot less than Kuzma. Ingram also scored only 2 points less than LeBron. So if you want to say anything about it, how about you say it the same fact if LeBron scored less points than Kuzma, then why don't we trade LeBron? Oh, because he's the best player in the world. I don't give a fuck. We're going off stats, right? That's why quote unquote why they think why they think Ingram should go. Because the stats say so. Yeah, whatever. Because the stats really said that LeBron would be in the running to leave too then. A lot of players would be in the running to leave. Alright. One sec, guys.
are you doing? Come on. You open it. Angel, open the door. Angel. Let's go. Let's go. You have to go dress. Mommy just ran outside.
Alright. Sorry about that. So yeah. They lost badly. Lost by 14 points. That's honestly, in my opinion, that's not that badly. But according to them, they lost horribly, whatever. But look what happened. LeBron, 18 points. Ingram, 16 points. Kuzma, 24 points. Those guys did pretty average. All right, that's pretty good for them. LeBron, that's not that good. LeBron could at least get 20, but it's whatever. That's not bad. But you had your center only have 8 points. That's what really fucked you guys up right there. You guys only had JaVale McGee in for 17 minutes. What the what? Then you had like I said, you just, I don't know. Your rotations that you guys are doing are, it's what you need to do to find out what to do, but at the same time you can't point fingers at one in particular player, because so far I've read off their first 3 beginning games and their last 3 games, and the 3 players that I see besides JaVale McGee, being that he's like their only center and he's doing amazing, 3 players I see that are doing average every single night, and they're doing the best out of the team every single night, and they're doing what they got to do every single night, is Kuzma, Ingram, and LeBron. So why is Ingram, who is one of those 3, being talked about getting traded? Why? Makes no sense to me. And it's because LeBron fans are looking for an scapegoat, someone to blame. So okay, let's say you get rid of, let's say you get rid of Ingram. Let's say you get rid of Ingram, you get like 2 or 3 wins back to back after you get rid of him. Then people are gonna be like, oh yeah, it was Ingram, it was Ingram's fault, it was all Ingram, ah da da, LeBron's doing everything right now, it's all Ingram's fault, blah blah blah. Okay, let's say that. Now let's say you get rid of Ingram and you guys do horrible. Then what's gonna be? Oh, Ingram leaving was the wrong choice, they should have got rid of this person because this person's not helping LeBron, or this is, every single time the media go the headline is, why is these people not helping LeBron? Or why is it this and this against LeBron? Or why is it this. And I understand he's the big name. He's the big name on the team. But it's a team. LeBron is just contributing to the team the same thing that other people think. And it's not even like, it's not like this is the Cavs. And that's what I'm getting pissed off about. It's not like this is the Cavs. It's not like LeBron is the best person on the team by far. Well, I mean, no, he is the best person on the team by far. But what I mean is, it's not like he's putting up numbers absurdly past everybody else on his team by far. That's what I'm saying. LeBron is putting up decent numbers. Not amazing, not good, not decent numbers for himself. From the expectation we have on him, he's only putting up decent numbers. And yes, it's because they're doing rotations, they're trying more people in, and he's not playing as much because he wants the younger guys to play more, and he wants the younger guys to play. But my thing is, if that's the case, why are you getting so mad about about the losing. I understand you're a competitive person, but you know what you got yourself into. The fans should know what they are into. This is not a 1 year we're gonna be amazing, we're gonna get to the playoffs, we're gonna get right there to the finals, but we're gonna get kicked because we're not ready yet. No, you're not doing any of that. You guys didn't even make the playoffs last year. Just making the playoffs should be your goal. Just making it. Not going all the way far and all that. Making it should be your primary goal right now. You have next year to rebuild and get a little more pieces to try to help you guys out. This year is mainly to get your chemistry up and find out who should really be the starting lineup. Find out who should be who should be the first people coming off the bench. Find out if someone's hurt, who should replace that person immediately. Who should do this, who should do that. That's what's supposed to be found out. Not, oh, you should go because you're not helping us win. You want to talk about not helping us win? You're all not helping each other win. It's that simple. Because you're a team. If one messes up, the other one helps out. That's what a team does. So you can't sit there and point fingers at, oh, I had 30-something points. You only had fucking 6. Maybe he needs help. Maybe you should go help him a little more in practice. Maybe you should tell him instead of, oh, you fucking suck, or oh, you're not doing this right. Maybe you should be like, oh, yo, let's help you out. And I'm not saying this is the players that are doing this. I'm talking about fans. I don't think the players do any of this behind their scenes. I think the players are very good to each other. I think they probably help each other out a lot more than what we think. But what I'm saying is fans, media, all that stuff, you're knocking these people down before you give them time to get up. They only had... Damn it, I closed the thing out. But I believe they only had 11 games in total so far. You really want to jump ship and start telling people they gotta go after 11 games of a team that was just built 11 games ago? Come on. That's stupid. You're not giving them time. So, like I said, I'm not a huge Laker fan. I'm not even a Laker fan. I can't say I'm a Laker fan. I just think it's wrong to talk about trading Brandon Ingram. That's all I have to say. That's the whole point of this video. I just wanted to talk about that because I saw a few videos on it and I saw the information coming up and it really pissed me off because I'm like, that's messed up. He's a really good player. He's a young kid. He's doing what he got to do. This is probably his best year he's had in a while. And even though they're losing, he's doing good. He's doing what he has to do for points. And I don't see him as a problem. So for you to say that he needs to go is very disrespectful. And in my opinion, I would be offended if I was him. That's not cool. But like I said, that's just media talk and stuff like that. I don't think the players have any type of beef with each other or anything like that. I think the players are all cool together with each other. I just feel that the media attention, and I feel that fans should be backing him up a little bit more than what's happening right now. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys didn't really like me talking about basketball or anything like that, then cool. Just let me know in the comments, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.